Hi everybody, welcome back to Baseball Card Battle.
I'm your host, Micah Rubenstein.
I'm one of your hosts, Josh Rubenstein, and today we're doing a tutorial video, the tutorial video for how to set up the game. So you just got the game in the box and you're opening it up, and how do you set up to play the very first time? So, some things that we think are very, very helpful.
The dry erase markers. You need thin ones for keeping track with the scoreboard.
Yeah, for doing your lineup and everything. We found these ones on Amazon. If we do our crowdfunding through the company that we think we are going to, they have some, so we might actually be able to put one in the box for you, because I think it would actually fit in the box. But fine tip is definitely the way to go, because as you'll see when we pull out our lineup cards, it's a small space, right? They're lineup cards like this, and it's a small space, and you want to be able to keep track of hits and runs and all that stuff. So dry erase markers. Another couple things that are really important, you definitely want to have some card protectors, right? Very important, especially if you're going to evaluate your own players and put them into the game. You'll see, for example, that we have a Max Muncy card that we're going to be using today for third base, because our prototype doesn't quite have the right configuration of two full teams, which we are going to fix. We're going to fix it so that you have two full teams in here for sure. We're one third baseman short right now. And then card stands, because that's actually really nice too. If you're actually playing with your actual cards, it's kind of cool to be able to stand them up and put them on the field. Okay, so to get into our tutorial for today, we're going to start with actually opening up the box. We already pulled some of the stuff out. Here's the base cards that show you how to create a field, the dice, player sticker evaluation, little stickers to put onto your own cards. And then we have our lineup cards, our roll card that helps us remember what beats what and all that good stuff. And then we've got our smart cards, which are our power-up cards, and that's super fun. In our major league version of the game, you can use 3 of these in a 9-inning game. And you can use them to kind of do battle, which is really cool. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? Baseball card battle. So we've got our teams. I've got one full team over here. He's got one full team over here. So the first thing you would do, set out your base cards. This is third base. That's home plate. And then we're going to set out the pitcher's mound, and we're going to set out second base, and we're going to set out first base. And honestly, you can kind of make it as small as you need. If you have a smaller playing surface, you can actually just kind of make it really small and just be in here on just this, right? Especially if you use the card stands, right? So we've got will you grab that baggie full of card stands over there, Micah? We've got some card stands, but let's say that I'm going to be out in the field first, right? Well, I would actually start putting my players out on the field. All right, so that's the first thing to set up. You'll need your smart cards, because basically at the beginning of the game, you can choose them, but we'll show that in the next tutorial for how to actually play the first steps of the game. But the next thing I would do is I would actually write on my lineup card a batting order. Because I need to have a batting order 1 through 9 of how these people are going to bat. And there's some strategy to this, right? So if you have a person who's a really good slugger and also high contact, you really want to put them 3 or 4 or 5 in your batting order so that those other people can get on base and then they can drive them in. So what I would do is I would kind of look through some of my stats, or maybe I know my stats in advance. And +2 and a +2. So this is probably my number 4 or 5 batter. This is James Bell. They called him Cool Papa. And so I'm going to put him, I'm going to do, he's my left fielder, and I'm going to put Bell. And then I want to have a good contact hitter for my first position, and King Kelly is actually really good. So center fielder, Kelly, as my leadoff batter, because it makes good contact. Aaron Petrov also makes good contact, so my right fielder.
Should I start doing mine?
Petrov. Yeah, but like this is how you actually set up the game, right? You set up the cards, make a little field, put your people out, and then you're gonna create your lineup, all right? And we're gonna have another tutorial where we take you through like how to keep score if you've never done that before, and how to make sure that your lineup is set up correctly. But that's the essence of setting up the game. Do you feel like there's anything I missed?
No.
No, I think that's about it for today. So thank you so much for tuning in to Baseball Card Battle. In some of our future episodes, you might see me like putting a new skin, new lizard skin on my bat. I play in an old man hard pitch baseball league, and our summer season is beginning in a couple of days. This is my 34 ounce that I bought from a guy that's actually kind of local, who's a local bat maker. And I've had this for quite a few seasons. Love this guy, but my grip is so messed up. I think at one point, Mike has been our bat guy, our bat boy, and he's been out there helping us out. And I think at one point we actually we're using some of the sticky tack on it, and then it just got like completely ripped apart. So this is an old lizard skin. It's just about had it. And I'm gonna do this America one in honor of 250 years of our country and freedom and baseball. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, we'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys. And then we awkwardly stare at the camera.